Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/trooperberry, and welcome back to some more Long Dark and some more of the Breakfast in Forsaken Airfield challenge. Now, when we last left off, Astrid had just looted up Camp HQ in Mystery Lake, and much to her surprise, and mine, actually found a second tin of coffee, which was a pleasant surprise given that the game took until we got to the trailers across from the dam to get our first one. So it looks like we do in fact have, well, we have all of the different ingredients we need to complete the challenge. The question is now, how quickly can we get there? Yes, as you can see there, we've been alive for 1 day and 3.5 hours. Our current PB in this tournament is 1 day, 15.5 hours. So we need to complete this in less than 12 hours if we're going to improve on our time. Now we got to cross the rest of Mystery Lake, plus the Muskeg, plus Broken Railroad, and then all the new territory. It's going to be tight. We might be able to do it. When we have 3 stims, that'll help, definitely. And we have 5 cups of coffee. As we say, we had just taken one as we saved. We don't have any go drinks. We probably might have got some had we gone to Thompson's Crossing, but we didn't. Now, we'll probably end up stopping at Poacher's. We might see some there. Might even get. I think if we've got one at the little office, in the in the long tunnel that leads to Transfer Pass. So finding one along the way isn't completely out of the realm of possibility. There's the possible go drink and or stim spawn at the hangar itself, but obviously that's going to be that's a ways away. And who knows, by that time we might have already blown past our previous mark. Okay, so we'll give it a shot though. I mean, we'll take it either until we complete the challenge or we go past our previous time, in which case we'll just stop. Apparently the wolf over there had its fill of the ptarmigans, so it's lurking out and about now, which is big rude, if you ask me. Okay, nope, it has decided to help itself to some more ptarmigans. Perfect. Okay, well, away we go. Fucking seriously? Already? I got things to do, man. I don't have time for you. I mean, yes, I know it's Stalker. There's wolves over every hill and around every corner. That's that's the whole point. Hey, Bucket, good to see you. How you doing? How did your stream go? What were you up to just now? I was saying let's pause from the thrilling pursuit here and give Bucket a proper welcome. There we go. Playing some Stardew Valley. Nice.
Yeah. Let's just go out. And
Hey,
I'll
how does
just
Stardew treat you? What
the airport quickly.
challenge
For
run for some perfection? What were you going after there?
Yeah. No.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No. No. That was a bit of a surprise. I didn't know that.
Sound like things got a little hairy there. But yeah, my pleasure, Bucket. Hope your weekend's going well. Abby's being picky again. Aw, Abby's a sweetheart. You just gotta butter her up and give her some more rocks to chew on. You kind of got scared, but yeah, having a ton of claws and teeth and anger bearing down on you, that would probably inspire a little fear, I would think. 7 hearts. Ooh, you're close. You're close. Uh, one or two more amethyst, and she'll be putty in your hands. Well, my hope is we can actually get in the tunnel here for Jerkface decides to charge. Because our torch is going to run out. That is going to be most inconvenient. Although if it can path to us through here, I'd be kind of impressed. And also very annoyed. There, take that. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. We are short on torches. But my thinking is this: we're gonna keep moseying up to poachers. We're gonna try and do it like we did the last time we made our way to the airfield. We're gonna get to poachers. We're gonna stim, and we're just gonna go 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 go. It'll probably if it might run out. Well, actually, it'll probably run out before we get out of the zone, but it'll be close enough. And then we'll stim again once we get past the little the landslide in Broken Railroad. And then I don't know if it'll save that third one or not, because we're kind of up. I mean, as good as our loot RNG has been, we do only have now 5 cups of coffee and 3 stims to take us from here to the airfield. Gonna be tight. But yeah, I don't want to be stimming before we get to poachers, just because well we all know who lurks there. It's Kool-Aid Bear. And the last thing you want to be doing is going full pelt and then turn a corner and then there's Bear Friend just sitting there, arms wide open. You're moving more. Ooh, You're moving tomorrow 600 kilometers. See, that's a good distance. Now, is that I will see. I feel your pain there, Bucket. I have moved house more times than I care to remember, and most of them have been long distance and or overseas. But so 600 kilometers, is that within country or is that internationally? Yeah. Where are we? Okay, we have 3 pieces of coal. There'll probably be a couple pieces of coal on the way we can probably grab, but we don't want to grab too many. We want to stay mobile. Excuse me, stay mobile within. Okay, good, good. But yeah, I completely understand it. And moving is one of those things that doesn't matter how many times you do it or how short or how near how far you're going.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
Never gets easier. It doesn't matter the distance. Doesn't matter how much stuff you have. It's always massively stressful. So I hope that goes well for you, Bucket, and you can
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
get that over and done with a quickness. And you can move on to happier things. Okay, yes, yeah, there's a wolf right there.
I'm gonna lay down and have a little sleep right here.
You will do no such thing, Astrid. Hang on. You see. Make sure those are all on the radial. Okay, here we go. Stim 1. At least you have your first PC waiting there. Okay. Ready to completely turn it to stream mode. Okay, what's this? As long as you got things set up, you just gotta. Although I imagine like there's, internet service and utilities that need to get turned on as well. And thank you for the hydrate bucket. I will gladly make good on that hydrate once we are out of the zone. Just this side of the landslide will be safe for us to take our foot off the pedal for a bit. I'm just watching for wolves and bears because this is the muskeg and we know they like to roam around these parts.
Lay down right here. I thought I'd
Okay.
wake up again.
So yeah, we didn't make it out of the zone. We made it darn close. Actually, tell you what we'll do. As needs hydration anyway, and this will get her going just that little bit faster. But I hope this is the moving. The move is for a good reason, like a new job, better job, or just moving to a cooler place. There we go. But yeah, that was yes, I kind of make a point of living fairly simply. I try not to buy a lot of stuff, and that's partly an outgrowth of just moving so much. But even like I can pack up all my stuff in like a backpack, one suitcase, and a laptop bag, and even then, moving is just an almighty hassle. And if you have like an actual house full of stuff, it's probably just that much worse. Moving to a cool place, awesome. A lot of relatives and personal stuff. Okay, well those sound like good reasons. Now that we're here, let me reach across myself. We'll redeem that hydrate for you there. There we go. Now this coffee is unlikely to last all the way past the landslide, but that's okay. Yeah, and then basically once we get to the landslide, or once we get past that, we'll pop that second stem, and then we'll zoom to the tunnel. Yeah, we really don't have time to loot the maintenance yard. Maybe we'll check the old train car on the way there. Got a lurk, got a raid and run, tons of stuff to do. You'll be back later. No worries, Bucket. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, best of luck with the packing and the planning. I know it's a big old pain, but as just keep in mind, as much as annoying as it is now, you'll have that new place smell and joy of settling in and redecorating soon enough. Okay. Yeah, we have we have 2 stems, 4 cups of coffee. I just gotta keep that running tally in my head as we go. Okay, come on, Astrid, up and over. There you go. We go around, and we go up, and we go up, and then we go over. Very nice. And we'll just stick to the left side here, and then we come around the little gap, and we're good. Go grab stem number 2 there. And we go. And we definitely need the flare out here, because wolves are pretty much a given. And honestly, I find it a little unnerving. I haven't seen one yet. There's one. We'll just do this preemptively. Bye! Yeah, I don't... Are we gonna get to the bridge? Nope. All right, we're just gonna deal with this the quick way. Nope. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Nope. All right, fine. Just get the. Yeah, we cut that about as close as we could. Okay. Just hoping for YOLO loot now.
This will come in
No.
handy.
Nope. Okay. Okay, we are officially entering DLC territory now. We've been live for 33 hours. Do we seriously need to get there in under 6 hours? I don't know about this. God, where did we lose time? I gotta what? Cause like we cut off. Are you fucking serious? on on flat ground, you somehow found a way to sprain your ankle. God, you never cease to amaze me, one. Yeah, we. I don't think we. Yeah, I don't think we lost any time coming in from Ash Canyon or Timberwolf, and PV. We eliminated. We eliminated. We eliminated Thompson's altogether. Now, okay, did we? Did we trade the time saved by not going to Thompson's by doing extra looting at in the farmhouse and Signal Hill and the dam and the trailers and camp office? Maybe. But I don't think
I'll take it.
I don't think the level of looting we did was that out of the ordinary though. At least not as far as I can recall. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick whip through here. My biggest hope would be a go drink. but it seems like we got flares, we got a lantern, we don't need shoes, we got plenty of energy bars.
Huh. What have we here?
That's another candy bar there, Astrid. I'm fairly sure you're familiar with them. Okay, well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Screw it. Drink more coffee. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think what it had to have been the looting, because like in terms of pure pathing, it feels like we should have been just fine. And we haven't slept anywhere. Yeah, I think yeah our stay in Mystery Lake was well it wasn't that long. So it I think if there was a difference in terms of well obviously pathing, but also like time spent looting, it would have to be in um, it'd have to be in Pleasant Valley. Because yeah, let's see, we got in, we still made our fire at the busted house outside of the space capsule. Because we did that both times because we had to warm up. Um, yeah, we went to Skeeter's Ridge. We did loot the basement for not that much, so we could have skipped that and saved some time. And then we took the log bridge down onto the river, and then we took the river path up to the farmhouse. So we didn't exactly do much dilly dallying there. So yeah, I'm. Yeah, it would have had to been the looting in Pleasant Valley that was an issue for us. Where are we on coffee? We have one left. Okay, that is not great. So if we had to plan like for a future run, where would we look if not or wait, where would we look for time savings? Well, we can skip looting Skeeter's Ridge. I guess we could be more aggressive in, I guess, goading, but where? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, in terms of like the most direct route from from the entrance from Timberwolf Mountain to the farmhouse, going past Skeeter's would seem to be the play. Even if we don't loot it.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yeah, I think part of the reason we looted the farmhouse more than we usually would is because we didn't have the opportunity to loot Thompson's for clothes, and we needed a clothing upgrade. Now you could argue that if going to Signal Hill is a requirement, and I guess it feels like it is, especially if the farmhouse does not supply coffee. I mean, if the farmhouse does, you could arguably skip Signal Hill. You miss out on the clothing and the stim chance, but obviously you save a good bit of time too. And I guess I feel like okay, let's say okay, if you had to pick two of three from Thompson's, farmhouse, and Signal Hill, what would you pick? And you can't skip the farmhouse because that's the only reliable maple syrup spawn. So really, it's do you go Thompson's farmhouse then transition, or do you go farmhouse Signal Hill transition? Or do you put all your chips on the farmhouse being good to you, and you just go straight to the farmhouse, then straight to the transition cave? Because you could do that. I mean, if there's no guarantee of the cooking pot and the skillet, I guess, but you're going to get a cooking pot and a skillet at Camp HQ. So it's really can you get the maple syrup, flour, oil, and oats, and most importantly, the coffee. Because it does seem like coffee is the real make or break thing here.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, because in the run we have on the board so far, I think we ended up with like at least three, maybe four tins of coffee. I think we had four. One for the challenge and then three for ourselves, plus some go juices, plus the three stems we have here. So we had much more stuff to propel us along the way, whereas here we had like 5 cups of coffee and our stims. Okay, we're in Transfer Pass. Oh, God, we're 36 hours in. All right, we need to finish this in like 3.5 hours. And at this pace, that seems highly unlikely. I don't know what the conversion rate is like between in-game time and real time, but it's got to take at least a couple hours just to get to the hangar, let alone to Island Cottage. Okay, we'll do what we did previously. We'll cut across the marsh here. See if we can save ourselves a few minutes there. Not exactly inspiring, but in the state we're in, minutes are probably we need every minute we can get. Yeah, no more coffee for us. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna we'll cut across here. Try to get there as quick as possible. We don't want to stim before we're done with the goat uh, down from that bend, because we're just going to be wasting that sprinting ability. Yeah, when we get down there, we got to remember there will be wolves waiting for us. There's just no two ways about it. So we'll get down to the bottom of the goat, pop the stim, pop the flare, and then go hi ho silver. Well, honestly, if the time is well, okay, so 36 hours. Yes, yeah, that's what we probably do if we have the time. Rush the uh, to the hangar, take that side entrance, the one where you go up the stairs from the outside, go straight to the bedroom, and see if there's the go drink or the stim there. Because that's going to be our last best chance to get any kind of acceleration going across the ice to the island cottage. You need to keep putting one foot in front of the other there, Astrid. That is the only way you're getting out of this. Yeah, we're going to get the transition points not too far from here, I'm pretty sure. There we go. 37 hours. Yeah, it's not going to happen because we need, even if we were to start enough fires to make everything simultaneously, that would still take at least an hour. 'Cause like the coffees take like what, 10 minutes each? And unless we find another skillet, we can only cook one set of pancakes at a time. And there's never been a pot or a skillet at the cottage, at least in all the times we've visited. So yeah, I think we're pretty well hosed here. But I guess we can at least we'll at least get to the hangar and we'll see if that one last bit of RNG is nice to us. Because I mean, if we didn't have a time on the board already, we would finish this out because we have well enough time to actually post a qualifying time. But we're trying to do better. And at this rate, I don't know that we're gonna do better. We can look in there, see if there's anything juicy sitting out there on the dashboard, but clearly not. Okay. Trying to think about where we can save even more time. Cutting out, yeah, cutting out Thompson's, sure. What about cutting out just Signal Hill, and then we put our coffee RNG in the hands of the farmhouse. I guess maybe the dam, although I've yet to find coffee in the dam. The trailers across from the dam, yeah, we found coffee there a couple times. That seems worth looting. And obviously Camp Off is very much worth looting. There's good stuff there. Do we just ignore Signal Hill altogether? We miss out on a potential coffee spawn on a 50-50, although it's a 50-50 we seem to consistently lose. And we'd also miss out on a stim and we miss out on a stim and some clothing upgrades. So I don't know. That's some calculus there. Is it worth it? Because we do have to go out of our way, and at least in our attempts so far, going to Signal Hill invariably attracts wolf attention and puts us in the path of a bear that we would very much prefer to avoid. Okay, airfield in sight. Kind of. No, 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 it is. It's out there. And more importantly, our goat is in sight. Now, yeah, 38 hours. We need to get everything done in an hour and a half. I don't think we're going to do that. What if we take, a more deliberate way down here rather than the slightly more aggressive pathing we've been taking? Maybe that's the way to do this goat without, I don't know, ruining yourself. Hey, sweet, good to see you. How you doing? How's the weekend going?
What? Oh, that thing died.
Just having ourselves a
Oh
little goat
no,
here.
the other one did.
There we go. You stayed up way too late last night.
No way! Did you guys see that?
Doing
Oh my
anything
god!
fun?
No way! That was okay.
Okay,
That was
so
a little badass.
somehow
Not gonna lie.
we accomplished that goat sprain free, which makes me immediately suspicious. Ah, playing Palia. I see. That does appear to be among the new hotness these days. But yeah, are you liking it? It does seem to be like more of an Animal Crossing vibe than a Stardew Valley necessarily. Although I can definitely see comparisons to both. It's very addicting. Oh, I see. Yeah, and weird is like they haven't even. I think yeah, it's still in like the open beta now. There's it looks like there's still a lot more to add in terms of like story and elements. Like they there's very limited like MMO parts, though. There's not really much in the way of interaction with other players. Okay. Now I just say we're going to go in the side door, and so we are. We I guess because we need to see if that stim and that go drink are there. Preferably both at this pace. Can't we see where they take us already so good? Nice. I'm glad you're digging it. I have seen like a bunch of other streamers I follow play it. And I think they've all been generally pretty positive about it. But I think something like they're holding off at least until the game gets more fleshed out. Okay, I'm gonna check here. Okay, we got a stim and a go drink, and we're at 38 hours. Well, okay. We're not going to improve on our time, but we can at least get there. And you should find out the story behind the human's origin. You have to go through quests. Yeah, that does. Yeah, lots of side quests. It does like lots of fetch quests, lots of relationships you have to manage. That all sounds pretty familiar. you kind of want to stream it, but you don't know if the kind of game is fun to watch. I mean, there's some streams with good-sized audiences that are out there playing Palia right now. So yeah, there's definitely an audience for it. Now I don't know if it's necessarily going to catch the TLD and the TLD adjacent audience, but some people will do it, and I imagine you'll catch plenty of people who are just searching for the game rather than people. And yeah, but honestly, if you're having fun with it, and you think you would enjoy streaming it, heck, stream it, because it does sound like the kind of game there's going to be lots of support for it. And there'll probably be like some giveaways, maybe some drops. It says it's a project with enough support and support and interest behind it to where it'll probably have some legs on Twitch. So if you dig it, go for it. Okay, careful, Astrid. Thank you. Yeah, give it a shot. Yeah, give it a shot. And if it doesn't live up to the hype, or if you just find that it's something you would probably enjoy better on your own, then hey, you tried and you figured it out. Because I know there's plenty of games out there that I have streamed or I will stream that probably only appeal to me and a very small subset of other people. But I have fun putting them out there for people to see. So I'm gonna do it. Okay, yeah, there's our plane. Lovely. Yeah, I think the floating wolf corpse is over there, I think. Yeah, I think that may be right there. Anyway. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. Okay, yeah, I think I see Cave Bear. Like if you look just over the head of the flare, then Cave Bear is out. But yeah, there's the plane. The plane, the plane. And actually, I think as soon as, okay, I was gonna say as soon as that wears off, I hate that it zeroes out our sprint meter. But you know what? We're just gonna do it. If not now, when? Now, this is almost certainly not going to last us to Island Cottage. But, it'll get us close enough. And yeah, strong agree, Sweet. The best location for a bear to be, unless you are in the act of hunting it, is far, far away. And yeah, we got a visual on the fishing hut. Okay. Oh wow, no moose at the cove this time. That is also a change.
I am too tired to think straight.
Okay, it got us to the cove. And honestly, that's the important thing, because It's basically a free free roll from here. Okay, yep, 40 hours. Yeah, we got here, but we didn't get here in time. What is that? It's a Daunt raid. Daunt and friends. Hello. Welcome, people. Welcome, angry bean juice having individuals. So good to see you. Hey, Daunt, Kerwinator, Asna, how are you fine people doing? Yeet. Here, let me pause real quick. Hey, beautiful people. Let me give Daunt a good and proper welcome. Radio, though you're already here. Well, thank you for the effort,
One.
Will. I appreciate that.
Underscore middle dot.
Oh, wow. Yes, I
Um,
remember Daunt grudgingly playing this game.
um, thanks. um, holy shit. Thank you so much for the bits. Fucking hell. That did escalate quickly. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, and Cookie UG. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Yes, we have company. Quick, sweep everything under the rug. But good to see you, Daunt. How would the stream go? How was Clan Folk? I think why did you describe it? Scottish Rim World. But yeah, how was it? How did the stream go? Was it? Oh, you gonna grab food? No worry. Yep. Please do all the post streamer care stuff. Appreciate you being here, Daunt. All right, and then anyone who came in with Dauntless's stream who doesn't know me, my name is Trooperberry. I am a long dark slash variety streamer. About half of what I do here is the long dark. This peak survival game with our gorgeous little sunset, and also do other various and sundry indie games. You're catching me in the middle of a tournament run that unfortunately is just a little bit too slow. Also, was ist das? Ooh,
This'll come in
das ist
handy.
sports bow. A light and durable manufactured bow. A trusty companion on or off the archery range. Nice. It looks like Rimworld played more like Banished. Nice. Early access, though, is something to keep in mind. Neat. But yes, please, go get food, Daunt. Maybe the last thing we want is a hangry Scot. Isn't the bow can spawn here? Yeah, apparently the sport bow can spawn right there. And yeah, it is. It looks like it's lighter than a regular bow. It says it's light and durable. Cool. Oh yeah. For anyone curious, this is the challenge run we're currently doing. The Breakfast in Forsaken Airfield challenge. Basically, you spawn on one end of the world, and then you got to get to the other end, which is here, and then you got to make coffee, porridge, and pancakes, all in under 48 in-game hours. And if you're wondering how long a trip that is, bear in mind that the Long Dark's map, the whole world, it's bigger than Skyrim's. So that's a lot of territory to cover. Now, we have been alive for right now 40 hours. So, under the rules of the tournament, we have 8 hours to do everything, which would be easy peasy. Thing is, I've already done one successful run. I completed everything in 39 and a half hours. So we can't beat our time. And according to the rules, if I submit a slower like your most recent time is your time. So whatever your most recent post is, that's what it is. So if I was to submit this run, I would actually have a worse time than I do now. I'm gonna take some screenshots though, because these orange and purple sunsets are just gorgeous. When I call this game like living inside a watercolor painting that wants you dead, this is what I'm talking about. And yes, that door did close automatically behind me. Pay no attention to that. It's definitely not haunted. And I think and the Long Dark devs know their game is so pretty. They actually put in a dedicated screenshot button, other than the Steam one, so you can actually take high res screenshots with just one press of F10. Nice. I'm walking on barrels here. So yeah, um, here's what we're gonna do. This run is not viable, but I could just chuck Astrid off the edge of the cliff here, have her land, and then die via gravity. But I feel bad when I do that. I'm not saying it always stops me, but I feel bad when I do it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give Astrid a beautiful view. And we're just going to pass time until she passes out. So how you folks doing? Everyone having a good weekend? How did everyone enjoy the Daunt's stream and Clan Folk? Yep, got down to negative 40 there right at the end. Okay. And yeah, admittedly, part of my reasoning for doing that is because there are feats that I'm still kind of grinding toward. Actually, let me see. Yeah, there are in-game feats where if you do a certain like this one's like if you use between all any survival mode or story mode or in-game challenges. If this one, you use 250 coffee, energy drinks, or stims, and then if you can use this feat that makes your coffee, stims, and energy drinks last longer. Or say this one. If you traveled 1,000 kilometers, you can use this one, and your stamina bar recharges faster. Now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to grind toward this feat. You spend a total of 20 days outdoors during blizzards. And if you do that and then you enact that at the start of your run, you move 25% faster when you're walking into the wind. Now that might not sound like much, but ask any Long Dark player, and they will tell you that it seems like more often than not you are walking directly into the wind. And it's a pain. So it might not be the most efficient use of one of your limited feat slots, but it does wonders for your peace of mind. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna keep pushing, and then we're gonna see if we can beat our best time. Because like we're competing in the intermediate division. Like there's three. There's the beginner, which is on the Voyager, which is like the baseline difficulty. Intermediate, which is on Stalker, it's a little bit more difficult. The weather's a little harsher, and the main difference is there is a silly amount of wolves in the world. And then there's the Professional division, which is on Interloper. It's like the hardest base in-game difficulty. The weather is much harsher. The loot is much worse. Some items just don't spawn at all. Like if you want a bow or a hatchet or a knife, you have to make your own. And the weird thing is, like, there are actually fewer wolves in the world on Loper, but whereas the Stalker wolf, you can get in a tussle and you'll usually get out of it without too much damage. A Loper wolf can take you from full health to dead in one attack. I know, because it's happened to me. And it's happened to most everyone who's been starting out on Interloper. one of those rites of passage. Well, thank you, sweet. I appreciate that. So yeah, we're going to keep going. Yeah, it says, hostile wildlife is common and will hunt you down. You could have just said wolves. Because, like, the number of bears in the game, not greater. The number of moose in the game, same. It's the wolves. The wolves are every heckin' where. Okay, so we're going to do new Stalker. And yeah, just to give you folks an idea of, like, the territory we're covering, we are required to spawn here in Ash Canyon. We got to go through Timberwolf Mountain, Pleasant Valley. You go through a brief transition zone into Mystery Lake, then Forlorn Muskeg, Broken Railroad, and if you see that tunnel there, that takes us here into Transfer Pass, and then we go through Transfer Pass, and then we go into Forsaken Airfield, and then we got to go up here by this side of the lake, and that's where we got to make all of our stuff. And everything must be cooked on site. S-I-T-E, not S-I-G-H-T. So, yeah, we there's lots of you got to keep moving, got to stay light. That is something I struggle with. I almost invariably have too much stuff. You're back with sustenance? Nice. Now, I will say just a warning ahead of time. On this level, there are 5 different spots in this zone where you can spawn. We want one in particular, because it just happens to be right next to the exit. And as this is a speed run, we kind of need to be finicky. So if we don't get the spawn we need, you just chuck the run and start again. All right, and when I was talking about the feats, this is where the feats are. This is where you, if you want to use any feats in your run, this is where you plug them in. And so this would be the feat that Daunt would use most often if she actually played the Long Dark. You know, the benefits of coffee, energy drinks, and stims last for 25% longer. And you can see there, yeah, these 3 are still locked because we haven't completed the requirements yet. He's got a pack of raspberries. Nice. Will is a happy bunny. Well, glad to hear that, Will. Yeah, I hope you're doing all right. Well, you and yours. But yeah, this tournament in particular, we are not allowed any feats, so we're just going to skip that. I'll call this breakfast in Forsaken Airfield, and this will be our 28th spawn. We spawned 28 times. I think we've had 4, maybe 5 runs actually reach the airfield. You have a chicken salad panini, nice, and butternut squash soup with crackers. Ooh. That honestly, Daunt, that sounds almost kind of autumnal. Are you trying to will spooky season on us early? Because let me tell you, I support that decision. Doing good. Nice. Enjoying the long weekend. Oh yeah, it is. What is it? It's not Labor Day. It's Labor Day weekend, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, no. Memorial Day weekend is June. Labor Day is the end of quote unquote the end of summer, which is September. God, I am so out of touch. You're just trying to eat healthy? Sure, Daunt. Sure. Mm-hmm. Wink. Memorial Day's in May. Ah, right. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hoping for a. How long have you been out of America? Um, I moved from Hawaii to Indonesia in 2008, September. So 15 years? Yeah, 15 years. It's honestly it if not for again, if not for one the passport and the passport having family there and then having like apparently according to Twitch half the viewers of my stream be from the US. Um I would feel yeah, it's that's basically what's keeping me attached to the goings on in the U.S. Well, that and my continued need to pay taxes and student loans. Anyway, how about that gameplay? Yeah, student loan payments start next month. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, no, this is yeah, this is not no. Which game? Okay, no, this is the yeah, this is the cave that's in the ravine where if you take a left turn, it's going to take you near Angler's Den. Okay, this is not what we want. Boo. I've asked Keith. Oh no, sweet. Hawaii was just where my last newspaper job in the U.S. is. All the families back in Nebraska. You know, and yeah, I was on the Big Island. Did I ever go to Maui? I think I connected in Maui once, but that was it. Yeah, I was pretty much on the Big Island and Oahu. But I appreciate that, sweet, nonetheless. Do you think ever return? I maybe. Well, I'll say this: if if I stay in my current industry, I could probably make a stab of staying out here long term. Especially if I stay here, because like this is as stable as I've ever been professionally. If I ever follow through on my threat to go into teaching, I'm probably going to have to go back to the U.S. because I need to get certification and probably at least 2 years of full-time teaching experience before I could even start applying to international schools. Because I do look at the job listings, and they want certification, ideally a degree in the subject you teach, and a minimum 2 years of experience. But once you got those, they'll be all over you. Because there are lots of there's lot. I mean, I've especially if teachers from the U.S., Canada, UK, Ireland, basically any English-speaking teachers, international schools would love to have you. And especially if you're coming from the U.S., there's lots of nonsense that you will not have to deal with. You want to teacher? Oh, well, thank you, sweet. I appreciate that. I, I'll have to. I will. I'll pass that opinion along to like all the surly Japanese teenagers who I tried to teach English to. So some of them might not agree. Some of them would though. Okay. What? Game, where'd you go, game? There we are. But yeah, both my parents were teachers. I've done some teaching, not full time, but yeah, I always had great respect for teachers. And this is the exact same spawn game. Why do we do this? Why do you do this to me? And now you're seeing why we're up to now our 30th spawn in this tournament that's been going for a week. Yeah, I think it started last Saturday. Now, strangely, if you're on Interloper, there's only 2 potential spawn points in this zone compared to the 5 we're dealing with now. Why that is? No idea. Okay, I hear crows. I don't like that. Oh, are we up? Yeah, we're up high again. You have finished eating and you feel human again. Well, good. We support your feeling human. Heading to see the Meg too soon. Wow. I vague I vaguely remember seeing the first Meg movie. It was okay. I mean, for a movie with like a summer blockbuster with a massive shark in it, it felt very safe. But I guess if it's going to be a co-pro with China, that's going to be how it's going to go. We very safe, very investor friendly. Make sure we're not crossing anyone's red lines. Your teenager loves the first Meg movie. Okay, well, and I'm sure it'll be very professionally done, very slick. I'm sure Jason Statham will punch the ever-loving crap out of something and look very suave doing it, because that's just what he does. Although I would be curious to ask Mini Don exactly what it is about the first Meg movie that they loved. It'd be fine. One of the easier movies. See, that's exactly it, Don. I think it. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I was on a plane when I saw the Meg. Game 3 times in a row? Really? 3 times? As you know, no, not three. 3 out of 4. How dare? Okay, 32. Here we go. Less prehistoric sharks, dinosaurs, all that jazz. Okay, well that's nice. And yep, that is that's a great thing for kids to be into as well. And honestly, the thought of like a megalodon still being out there in the modern day is enticing. Especially like with I think the conceit of the first movie that what we thought was the bottom of the Marianas Trench was actually just like I think a thick, like a compacted kind of, I don't know, like a gas, a slurry or something. Like we can actually go down through the bottom of the Marianas Trench, and there's even more undiscovered life there. It's a cool idea. Um, she likes it like the Loch Ness monster and stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. I will admit I also went through my cryptid phase in my early teens. Big into that, the Bermuda Triangle, astrology. And the weird thing is, I'd never seen not I have not seen a single episode of the X Files. I found that on my own. I'm that kind of weirdo. You get a bunch of megalodon teeth where you aren't really Will. Wow. It feels like those. It feels like those would be hard to come by. Both in terms of locating them and affording them. Like, do they have like a big stash there, or how does that work? Until she asks you to buy her nonfiction book about dragons, now that's a challenge. You're up to you're up for considering dragons. You're fictional. Oh, they wash up on the shore all the time. Interesting. Wow, I had no idea. A nonfiction book about dragons. An actual encyclopedia on dragons. Okay. Well, I guess is she counting Komodo dragons in those? Because those things are heckin' real. And I have a friend who is very into those. She collects basically any Komodo dragon merch she can get her hands on. Are we back up top? We're back up top. Okay. Oh, and a nonfiction encyclopedia of fictional dragons. I see. Matawaka Beach shark teeth. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, this one's gonna get yeeted, but I want to see if we can land. Can you see that? Yeah, see the tree that's sticking out, pointing out right in front of us? I'm gonna see if we can land on that. Nice. And hey, Phil, good to see you. Or sorry, Philip. I think it actually has to be Philip. Welcome in. And Puff is real. Yes, Puff the Magic Dragon is as real as you and me. And so she's now studying them. Well, good for her. For all the hobbies teenagers could have, studying dragons is honestly quite wholesome. Okay. Now, can we get to? Okay, can we land on that log over there? Let's find out. Whee! Okay, not dead yet. Okay, well that was fun. Wholesome interest for age. Hey, yeah, you could have rolled a lot worse there, I suppose. And honestly, if you combine that with her artistic skills, she there's some fantasy illustration possibilities out there, and they'll probably pay pretty decently if she wants to monetize her hobby. Which, fine if you want to, but you definitely don't need to. I mean, look at me. I monetized my hobby of playing video games, and that's working out great. Picture me giving a thumbs up here. She wants to do tattoos, which are not posted. Nice. Yeah, that could be a thing. Um, okay, now we're by the other cave. Now that actually takes us, yeah, this transition cave takes us to, yeah, that takes us to Timberwolf Mountain, but it takes us to the wrong part of Timberwolf Mountain. So we don't like that. And yeah, strong agree with Will. Mini Daunt is a very talented artist. Like we saw her skills on your Oni streams with what the puff. Piff? I don't. The little floating puff balls. The little animated things he had on the display there. The puff. Yeah, there we go. Welcome to the last 3 months of your life. What? Do I dare ask why it's the last 3? Okay, come on. Just we have 1 in 5. 1 in 5. 20% chance to not suck. Here we go. Nope. In the exact same place. And it's the middle of the night too. Game, how dare. The previous 3 months. Okay. I just I was worried. I can say, wow. I mean, I knew having a teenager in the house was intense. I didn't think it was that bad. The last 3 months you've been trying to get to the bottom of things and has being told she's autistic. Okay. Well, I mean, and imagine that's probably a bit of a load off now of your shoulders now that you have an actual diagnosis and you know why some things are the way they are, and if you want to handle them, how you might best go about doing that. I hope you yeah, but it's I know the state of the NHS isn't exactly great, so you probably had to wait a fair. There's probably a lot of waiting involved. I Nope, different cave, wrong place. Now, see, if I was a responsible streamer, I would have been doing this. I'd have been doing this spamming of spawns off stream, and so I would have had a bunch of acceptable starts ready to go, so my lovely viewers wouldn't have to sit through me doing all this, a whole lot of nothing. We haven't had the letter yet. Unfortunately, the waitlist is 3 years. Ugh. And it's $2,000 to get it done private, but you're told it's the most likely outcome and to assume that she is from now on and make adjustments for it. Yikes. Is that? Hey, we got it. Awesome. Let's go. And right at sunrise, too. Okay, having a heck of a time seeing anything here. COVID kind of wreaked havoc on the NHS. Well, COVID is among the things that have been wreaking havoc on the NHS. I can think of certain other things. Things that start with T and end with Ori Party. Okay, yeah, it is going to be stupidly cold, and we're probably going to take some cold damage before we reach Mountaineers. But you know what? We got the spawn we were after, so I guess I can't complain too loudly. I wish I could see so I could grab some sticks. We need them. Oh, the school one don't need a confirmation. Oh, they don't. Oh, wow, that's actually remarkably understanding. I'm glad to hear that. They give her the help regardless, so it could be worse. Yeah, that. Yeah, well, I'm glad she's getting the help. And yeah, it could definitely be worse.
I can't feel my feet.
If they had to stop asking for letters when the waitlist got that bad, ugh, ugh, yikers. Yeah, we haven't even laid eyes on the bear, and we're already going to be out of our cold meter. This is not ideal. But you know what? This is what we signed up for.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Well, speak of the bear, there's the bear. And it's a little close for my liking. Usually it's much further away. Yes, let's at least see if we can get these rose hips. We'll be able to make a tea when we get to the mountaineers. Quickly and quietly. Okay, here we go. See the no treatment. Learn to adjust your lifestyle to make it manageable. And yeah, I was picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, it's oh well. It's a yeah, like management, how to how to adjust to where you can still you get live the best life you can while adapting to the realities of the condition. The last 3 months have been tiring. Oh yeah, can definitely understand that. But yeah, Will's right. Like the ability to figure out that that is happening much better than ever. But what how to respond or whether to respond is well lacking to say the least. Oh, Dawn, thank you so much for the resub. And yes, September very much is here. Okay, we're gonna wait just a second. We're gonna let that doggo see if he can try to chase down that deer, and more importantly, get out of our way. Because if it notices us, it's gonna come for us instead. But thank you so much for the resub, Dawn. I appreciate that. No, you didn't derail at all, Dawn. Yep, that deer got. No, like one of the many services we provide here is just a place for people to hang out and chat, and if they've got things going on in their life and they want to talk about them, I'm happy to give them the opportunity to do so. Provided it's like not we're not like doxing anyone, or if the matter at hand is going to make anyone else uncomfortable. But no, I mean you're part of the crew here, Dawn, and I'm happy to. You want to talk about the things going on? I'm happy to give you the opportunity. Yeah, you just keep nomming on that deer there, buddy. You earned it.
Looks like this has been here a while.
It has. That's why we're not going to take it. Back to question mark finding in The Witcher. Okay. Hey, there we go. There's frostbite taken care of. Oh, wait. Yeah, they're trying to hide a hatchet from us. Yeah, I just looking at the my little list of followed streamers on Twitch recently. So like, it's like, what is it like? Starfield? That's the new hotness, that the new Bethesda game that just came out. I was seeing that, seeing Palia. I was seeing still tons of people playing Baldur's Gate. It feels like just there's no end to the games. I know it's a horrid thought. Having more games than we know what to do with, but it just
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
how do you prioritize? Ooh, we'll take that. Well, we'll cook that. We might not eat it. Meh, maybe. Definitely take those and that. Something under the bed. Usually there is. Okay. Take the book. Okay, invisible wool mittens are an upgrade. As is that. Okay. Well, Astra's looking more prepared for winter. Anyway. All right, so here, yeah, we got a... Oh, and the storm lantern. Always got to remember there's a storm lantern there. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start a fire, let Astrid warm up. And we'll make our 1 tea, we'll make some torches, and then we'll boogie on to Pleasant Valley.
Come on, come on.
And that's where the bulk of our looting is going to happen. There we go. Oh wait, no, yeah, we got the hatchet. Yeah, sometimes there's a knife, and the knife is lighter by a kilogram, but if you don't have the knife, the hatchet will do. Go, make some rose hips real quick. Okay. And then, yeah, we picked up some water, so we can make that. Remind, what's the condition there? 43%. Screw it. We need the can. And we got away with it. Nice. Because yeah, with the condition that low, there was the chance. There was a chance that we could get food poison off of that, and well, that would pretty much be the end of the run because we don't have antibiotics. And in any case, curing food poisoning requires sleeping for 10 hours, and when you're in a speed run where you only have 48 hours to work with, that's not really an option. Okay, we have some cattails. We have 1.25 liters of water. That should be enough for now. We're going to drink that on our way out. Get that warming up bonus. We'll grab those cans, and then we'll just pull torches until we have enough to travel with. And try to extend this fire as long as possible. Weather conditions allowing, of course. How many is that? 4, 5, 6. Probably do a couple more. There we go. There. Yeah, torch pulling is a very inexact science in this game, unfortunately. We'll just have to make do. Is that? No, I think that's just regular snow. Yeah, just regular old northern Canada snow. Right. Is it? Yeah, it is still early morning. All right, just go ahead, have that now. And the warming up bonus that comes with that, there it is, there's a little indicator there, that should at the very least slow down the rate at which we lose our temperature. Yeah, now we got to get out of here with a quickness and then get into Pleasant Valley and hope, against hope, that the game decides not to grace us with another blizzard, because that pretty much nukes our attempts at improving our time. It would also help if there was not a moose right over this ridge, like there has been the last couple times. Because if there isn't, we can grab some birch bark, and we can make tea out of birch bark. Because not only can we make that and have that give us some warming up bonus too. Birch bark has the added bonus of restoring some lost condition, and given the amount of cold damage we're taking, that is something to be highly valued. Problem is, like, when the moose does spawn here, it's like right over there in that little indentation in the earth, and it guards the birch bark jealously, making it very difficult to grab it without risking getting your chest tap danced on. Okay. Okay, so other than not making as many teas as we might usually do, and we prefer fire. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, other than being a little lighter on teas than normal, our start here, pretty standard. Now, if I'm trying to come up with ways to shave down our time, and in the run where Daunt's raid caught me right at the tail end of, we basically cut out one of the major loot zones here. We cut out Thompson's Crossing, and we didn't loot any of the homes or the community center or the country store there, which can tend to have some very useful stuff. Now, as it happened, we ended up, because like the time we have on the board, we actually did go to Thompson's Crossing and then do that looting. So I'm of two minds whether to continue with this new strat or go back to Thompson's and then just be a little more selective in what we loot. Because between the stuff we need for the cooking part of the challenge, we will other than the coffee, we're essentially guaranteed to find that between the Pleasant Valley farmhouse in this region and the camp office in Mystery Lake, the next region over. The problem is, like the two biggest determinants. The two biggest things that determine whether a run is going to be successful or not, as far as I can tell, they're weather RNG which you just have no control over, and your how much caffeine you can get your hands on between coffee and go juices, and I guess if we want to be liberal with the definition of caffeine, we can include stims. Yeah, I mean, uh, adrenaline very much not caffeine, but for our purposes here, it serves much the same purpose. Okay, that was a big fall there by Astrid, but I think we got away with it. Okay, now we'll duck in here. Hopefully it's warm. It is. Just. If we didn't have this torch out, we would not in fact be warm down here. And that's bad.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Who would need worn jeans, Astrid? I ask you. Okay, we'll take a replacement book. Okay, well, we got... What? Oh, can we really only wear one down vest? That seems dumb, but okay.
Looks like this has been here a while.
No, no, just search the drawer, please. Thank you. No, we don't need charcoal. Okay. So that is... I will check here. But yeah, it's highly unlikely we're going to get anything worthwhile. Hey, Lily, good to see ya. We're just getting started. We just got to the space capsule. Let me hang on here real quick. Give Lily a proper welcome. But how you doing, Lily? Hope your weekend's going well. How is Baldur's Gate 3 treating you?
Oh my god. Okay then.
Well done. Well done. Yeah, we had one run that got close, but I think we got to the Island Cottage right at when would have been our previous best time. So that one didn't work out. I'm trying to see where in PV we can save time. So it might be cutting out Thompsons. It might be just looting less. I'm not sure. But really fun. Good. Yeah, it sounds like folks are really super into it. Okay, let's check real quick. We got okay. We have enough. We have enough birch bark to where we can make up some more tea. So let's do that. Okay, up and over. There you go, Astrid. But yeah, we're having a balance like cutting time for looting with also searching for coffee, which seems to be something that is perpetually eluding us. Use the torch, use tinder plug, use book.
Come on, little fire.
Because I'm almost wondering if we, like, maybe if we do Thompson's, but we don't.
Perfect.
Like if we do Thompson's, but we only loot the kitchens. But even then, that's still travel time. Okay, are we warm enough? Barely. But barely is good enough. Okay, now this time, game, could you please see fit to not drop a blizzard on our head as we do this? Because that'd be super cool of you. Okay, there we go. How are we for water? We have 1 liter. Okay. Okay, double jiggle done. For torches, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do with a few more. Okay, so absolutely sure. Yes, warming. Yeah, so do we go to Thompson's or do we try to do what we did last time and skip Thompson's altogether? We go to Skeeter's Ridge, make our way down to the river, follow the river to the farmhouse, and then loot up Signal Hill afterward. I think that's we. I think we can do Thompson's and the farmhouse, or the farmhouse and Signal Hill. We can't skip the farmhouse because that's the only reliable maple syrup spawn in the region, or in the world, as far as I know. Okay, and there's nothing. Yeah, nothing else that can warm us up. We've got that, got that. Yeah, weight-wise, we're okay. Let's just take some good torches. We'll drink down our birch bark tea, drink it warm that way. That is not a good torch. There you go. That is not a good torch. Come on, Astrid. You can do this. Yes. Okay. Okay, and we go. Yeah, it's still negative 14. Good grief. We got eyes on a jerk face over there. You know what? Let's stick with our modified strat. If if we need to, we can go back to going to Thompson's. But this time I'd like to see if the space capsule, farmhouse, Signal Hill, transition cave pathing can work for us. Because we've established Thompson's farmhouse can do it. Although, again, that was also a run that got 4 tins of coffee. And we can really make just about anything viable. It was like 4 tins of coffee, 3 stims, and I think we had a couple go drinks. So yeah. Yes, hello, Snow Chickens. I do hear you. I would love to stop and chat, but we're kind of on a tight timer here. Okay, it's right about noon, so we're probably 6 to 8 hours in. Okay, we spawned in Ash Canyon just before or like just at daybreak. So I guess if you wanted to pair it with our, yeah, I think we're gonna try to ease off on some of our looting, see if we can save some time that way. But I think given the state of our clothing and the state of Astrid's current temperature, it might still be wise for us to go to the basement of Skeeter's Ridge and then just do a very quick loot.
Starting to feel numb.
Is that what is that animation? No, that is a wolf eating what appears to be a bun bun. And there's another wolf right there, right where we want to go. Well, isn't that convenient? Every time. I'm just trying to find some coffee, man. Is that okay? No, 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 no can, no can. The bunkers other than the space capsule are verboten. So, delighted as I am to see that, we unfortunately cannot. And speaking of people and or things I am delighted to see, it's a burb raid! Hey burb, hello friends. Hey burb, hey bee. Don't, oh dear friend, don't run away, not now. Let me give Burb a shout out. Hello! Welcome in, Burb. How'd the stream go? What sort of shenanigans did you all get up to? You're playing Raft. Fun.
Please.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna break
You're
all my
building your own
arrows
raft.
just to make
Nice.
this happen.
much
I hope
nicer
I
than
can get
the
those arrows
treatment
back. Oh
you're
my
giving
gosh.
that poor doe in that cave.
What is happening? Really? I hit her again.
Are you just farming archery XP off
Bro.
of that thing?
You're a pin cushion.
You wanted her this so bad. Well, I mean, you got it. Wow. Okay, that's. Were there any arrows
Well,
you
that was
didn't
fun.
shoot? Also, because she's in here too. We'll also give B a shout out.
Oh, it's not too bad. Alright, go, go, go. No. Didn't see the
Well,
torch.
good to see you
Spring
both.
wrist.
Thank you so much for being here.
He didn't see the torch. Oop.
Hope you're both doing fantastically. Yeah, we are
spring wrist.
doing
Was it
the
two
doing the
spring
tournament
wrist?
here. Or at least I'm trying to. I'm not 100% sure where I've got Astrid off to here. Oh, hang on. I think now I know. Your tournament got the tournament experience has been mixed. We have one good run on the board. Is that another wolf? Good grief. It's like we're playing Stalker or something. Yeah, we got one good run on the board. There's a wolf. There's a wolf. There's a wolf. Jesus. Yeah. Again, we got one qualifying run on the board, but it's been very frustrating. This is, I think we're almost up to like 35 restarts just trying to get the one spawn point. It has been a massive pain. I think like and of like those 35 attempts, I think there's been probably like 5 viable runs. Also, hey Oliver, good to see you. Yeah, this is our second attempt today. We took the run that we finished the previous stream with, and we got as far as the Island Cottage, but we got there right at the time we finished our run that's on the board, so we wouldn't have improved that time. So we're giving this another go. And I was sad to in yesterday's stream we did a ditch one run, which made me sad because of all these attempts, that was the very first one out of all the practice runs and the official runs we've done where we actually got the 50-50 at Signal Hill and had coffee there waiting for us. Although I think if there was one highlight of that, it's probably the closest I'll ever come to emulating Thomasina. Uh, I kind of knew the run was done for, so I pushed Astrid, from the farmhouse to Signal Hill, and she started doing the heartbeat stagger on that little path going to the farmhouse, or no, to Signal Hill, and there was also a wolf on her the whole time. I know, shocking for Stalker. She was doing the lurch thing, but we kept pushing her, and she actually she lurched her way into the radio control hut, and then I got her to the bed and put her to sleep immediately. And according to the game journal, she did so at 0% health. So I think, like, according to the game, she should have been dead, but we were able to get her in bed quickly enough to resolve the temperature and the exhaustion. But unfortunately, by that point, she was way too far gone, so we couldn't continue, which made me sad because I was very heartened at being able to, pull a character back from the brink like that, like the Winter Phoenix herself, Thomasina. But yeah, even when she got up from her nap, there's like we were a day in, and we were still in Pleasant Valley, so the run was just not viable. So we're trying again. But yeah, so Burp, how did you and B enjoy Raft? Are you getting your teamwork down? You gonna be a little 2-on-2 race maybe? You and B versus Koru and Dunn? God, that wolf tracked us all the way from right by the hunter blind. Okay, we have oats. Do we have good shoes?
This'll come in handy.
Are they better than those? They are. Good. Away they go. It was funny you tried on normal mode this time. Nice. So it worked out for you, I hope. Okay. God, they keep putting matches there. Quit playing with my heart like that, game. I don't know that I can take it, seeing matches there. Okay. Can I get an emotional support carrot, please? Thank you. The rest of you can go away. Died a few times, but overall you did well. Nice. Okay, there's more oats. We only need the one, but thank you. Alright, I guess. Gimme. Okay. I mean, we might as well. We're low on. We don't have a lot of lantern fuel, so we'll have to stick to torches for now. But no, I'm glad you two dig that. Oh, there's oil. Nice. What's that? There's another kind of like it's like was it what the game I saw like Nagatron and Maddie Lion playing? It's like another Lost at Sea themed survival game. Like several of the long dark people, not Stranded Deep, but it's along those lines, but it's a different one. It's apparently very new. Sunken Land, that's the one. Thank you, Oliver. Yeah, that seems to be the new hotness among many of the long dark people. No coffee. So yeah, and it's curious if other people are looking at that, because it does. That's tea. That's not coffee. Okay, cooking pot, good. Crackers, lovely.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
There's our maple syrup. Nice. Okay. And we got double cooking pot. Wow. And there's our flour up top. Okay, so we're gonna instantly drop those. Oh, hang on. It's better than Stranded Deep, a finished game with more bugs than features. Sunkenland's brand new early access game that has a few bugs. Well, sure, yeah, it's an early access game. There's going to be some issues there. Okay. Interesting. Already better than Stranded Deep, you say? So what? Other than the lack of as many bugs, what else is it that makes Sunken Land better than Stranded Deep? You don't think it takes much to be better than Stranded Deep, Burp? Oof, oof, spicy. Although you're probably not, you're not wrong. I've heard lots of complaints about Stranded Deep. Okay, we have oats, we have flour, we have oil, no skillet, but there will be a skillet at the camp office. We don't have to worry about that.
I can use this.
It looks a lot better. Okay. It works better. Okay. Okay. Let's just. Do we have matches? We do have matches. Okay. I'm gonna shuck that real quick. I am gonna see if we can get some YOLO coffee in here. If not, we'll just have to. We'll have to push to Signal Hill and hope for the best.
Okay.
That is a rifle cartridge. No, thank you. And it allows co-op with more people, so streamers are getting together in larger groups. Okay. No med kit there. That is rude. Nothing in there. All right. Well, that's a big old waste of time. Let's check upstairs. Okay, so more co-op, fewer bugs, better looking. Yeah, I think when we raided into Dogstream, it
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
yeah, talking with him and with Maddie, it did sound like there's not much of a story per se, at least yet. Now that could change. Point 3, there's also wet. Oh, but hang on. I got, no, give me the toque. Thank you.
This'll come in handy.
There we go. That's more like it. Oh, you got a run, Burp? No worries. Appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for the raid and trusting me with your people. And also thank you to B for being here as well. Always great to have folks. Let's see, how are we for water? 2.5 liters. Okay. Nothing in the tub. Fine. But it has raids where you get attacked and defend islands where you have to attack people, but there are way less sharks and it's safe to swim. Okay. Anything under the bed? Doesn't look like it. Clear signs there will be a story because our journal page leaves so many questions. Okay. And I guess it does make sense being an early access title. There, more story to come. But yeah, have a good one, Burp. Appreciate you hanging out. Okay. And we'll take a quick loot through here. And I think, well, I mean, if we had got,
I'll take it.
if we had found coffee, I would be tempted to skip Signal Hill and then go straight to Mystery Lake, but
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
the fact that we didn't suggests that we are going to need to go in search of coffee up top. All right. So it depends what you want in the game, but you can turn raids off. Okay, good. That is an excellent sign. That they give you that option. Okay. Yeah, we are quite heavy. That's all fine. We don't need those. We have a rock. All right, I guess. That was just. We'll deal with these the old-fashioned way by chugging them. Now we'll just drop the rest. We can cook those peaches. We can't cook the dog food, so we'll just leave that. And we can cook that because we found that. Oh, right. We should put on the thin wool sweater. That'll be a big help. We're wearing all the things. Well, we're not wearing all the things. Could drop that. We got bandages. We got antiseptic. And we have fire starting mats. So let's take 10 minutes. Let Astrid warm up a bit. Okay. And journal says we've been alive for 10 hours. Doesn't sound like torch weather out there, but okay. Just no blizzard. Please, not a blizzard. God dang it. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Okay. Well, heading out into a blizzard would be all kinds of stupid. I mean, in our little Thomasina impression, we could have got away with it because, well, the character was pretty much dead anyway. But this one is potentially viable. So what do we do instead? Okay, here's what we can do instead. Start a fire. We cook up. We cook up the peaches. That cup of tea. That package of tea we found. We'll go get the water from upstairs. I guess we'll try to make use of this time. I am weather RNG not helping here. I suppose I know it's in Pleasant Valley's base nature to throw blizzards at us. It's like asking PV not to throw blizzards is like asking the tides not to come in. But still, I can still be annoyed when it doesn't. Take torch, cattail head, and book. Okay, now want you, make the new herbal tea, and you make. Actually, you might as well have all of you do it. Okay, we have 6 minutes. In that time, let's go downstairs and then just check this sack of potatoes real quick. Now, I hope we will not be spending all this time cooking potatoes, because that would mean we are here for an extended period, which is exactly what we don't want. Did we cook all the tea? Yeah, I guess we did cook all the tea. All right, well. Okay, yeah, that one's going. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, so having a potato in a pot versus on the cooking spot will save us about 15 minutes. We have 3 more potatoes. Okay, is there anything else we can do? Have I missed anything? We have pot. We don't have skillet. We don't have coffee. We have oats, syrup, oil, and flour. Right? Oats, syrup, oil, flour. Okay. So cooking skill looks like that. Okay. Might as well chuck that in here while we're here. There we go. All right, those aren't going to burn. Lovely. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Thank you. Cook potat. Cook potat. Okay, we are officially 12 hours in. We are 1/4 of the way through the challenge, and we are still in PV. There we go. We'll have some lovely floor potatoes. Oh, yeah, let's also drop our collection of teas here. Make sure each and every one of them are sufficiently relocated so that they do not burn. Matter of fact, we're gonna give them the old double jiggle.
Need to find a place to rest.
Okay. Everything fine, everything fine, everything fine. Good. How is the weather? It sounds absolutely atrocious. Because it is. I mean, it's one of those quiet blizzards, but it's still a blizzard. Okay. If there's firewood in here, and there usually is, go ahead and grab that. Yeah, nothing is burning. Good. Let's see if we can goad this blizzard into ending. Now, of course, the game doesn't work like that, because, as we have said so many times, PV gonna PV. I just... 14 hours in, and not much better off than we were previously. And we could, if we keep sleeping, waiting for this blizzard to pass, we're screwing ourselves. But I don't know what choice we have. Because if we go out there, we're gonna get our condition is already we're at 60% HP now. We're gonna lose at least half of that even if we go directly to the transition cave. Hey, Mighty High, good to see you. How you doing? Hope the weekend's treating you well. You will be shocked to hear we've been caught in a blizzard in Pleasant Valley. And it has pretty much ham-boned our run.
Oh, you little bitch. Look, don't you even think about it. Mate, you are going to be a Krispy Kreme puff in a minute. You know that. You know that, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm not exactly
Krispy Kreme puff,
but
right?
I don't know what other options we have, Drew.
And you've just been cream pied. Whoa! Can you leave my dog alone? Trade. Oh, of course. The dog. No.
Is that Fallout? I believe that is.
No. What the fuck is attacking my dog?
It is. Nice.
Where are you now? There? Hey? Oh. Oh!
Fallout 4.
Reload.
Okay. Yeah, can't say I'm too familiar with the Fallout world. I mostly know it by reputation. That people tend to like it, except for Fallout. What was it? Except for Fallout 76, which people well, they don't speak highly of. You've not finished the game yet. Ah, okay. Fallout 76 is why there's not going to be a Fallout 5. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, we gotta do something about that. You heard Fallout and you came a running, Q? Well, good to see you, Q. Thanks so much for swinging by. They moved on to Starfield instead. Yeah, that sounds about right. And the amount of hype around Starfield would suggest they weren't wholly wrong to do that. I guess we'll see. I know it's, or if Starfield is just Skyrim in space. Maybe people want that. I don't know. But good to see you, Q. Yeah, we're riding out a blizzard here in Pleasant Valley. Unfortunately, we were making decent time. Okay, it sounds like it is. Yeah, it sounds like it's gone. Certainly hope so. Yeah, we are already 18 hours in, which is not good. Not good in the slightest. Okay, I am going to grab these teas. Let's make sure we have. Okay, we have pots. We have some torches. We have the cooking basics. Our clothing is mostly okay, save for those jeans. Fine, fine. All right. Yeah, that blizzard has more than likely screwed this. Oh, jeez, and it's still awful. But yeah, we can't hang around anymore. We just gotta go. Okay, so so now we need to decide. Do we go to Signal Hill, or do we go straight to Mystery Lake, or do we just, as Mighty is saying, yeet the run? Well, here's the thing, Mighty. I mean, we've in our practice runs we managed to, and we got stuck in a blizzard in PV, but we still managed to get the challenge done. So if one blizzard isn't necessarily enough to kill a run. Now two definitely is, and we have been double blizzarded in the past. But yeah, in answer to your question, I'm yeah, I am stubborn like that. I don't necessarily like giving up on a run if I don't have to. Now, like the one where we pulled Astrid back from the brink of death, yeah, that one was never going to be competitive. But this one, I mean, we're not in good shape, not in the slightest. Our health is a little better. We have some energy now because like we basically slept off, like we slept for 4 hours. But it's, I mean, I feel it if I feel again, this is just me. It feels like it could be salvaged if well, one thing we need coffee at Signal Hill.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say I'm so much confident as I am just trying to, hoping against hope. I want to make this work. Because we lost the coffee, the coffee roll at the farmhouse. If we lose the 50-50 at Signal Hill as well, that's gonna at most that's gonna leave us two coffee spawns, two potential coffee spawns, no guarantees. God, there's two wolves right there, two wolves. You do hate running? Yeah, yeah. I feel you there, Oliver. And there is a difference, like the yeeting a survival run versus yeeting a speed run. The survival run you have more opportunities to salvage. But yeah, when you're on a 48-hour, not even a 48-hour timer, really, in truth, we're kind of on a 40-hour timer because we're not just playing to complete the challenge. We're trying to beat our PB. Which like narrows the window of opportunity just that much more. And it's our last torch, so we better make this count. Okay. Don't take the sharp turn. Watch for bear, friend. Yeah, I think I caught whatever disease Zach has. 'Cause now I'm always hearing ptarmigans out out in the distance somewhere. They're almost certainly not there. If you're okay spending your time trying it, yeah. Okay, pry bar? No pry bar. Well, boo. Okay, so let's see. Coffee or tea, 50-50. Which do we get? We get coffee. Hey! Okay. And there are the telltale sardines. Nice. Now, if the game really wanted to be nice to us, we'd get a stim as well. Nope, no pry bar. You have that disease as well? Worst part, you don't even have the DLC, so they can't be there. Well, that's the power of suggestion right there, Oliver. Wow, ski boots and a car battery. Well, so obviously this isn't built for us.
Okay.
No, not okay. I mean, we can probably make that work. How are you? You're half full.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Coffee, tea, or nothing, so actually a 33% chance? Is it? Okay. I thought our odds were better than that, but maybe not. Like I say, maybe I shouldn't feel as bad as I do if we for consistently whiffing. Rather than the odds being at least in our favor as not,
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
turns out they might actually not be in our favor. Wow, more herbal tea. Thanks. Ah, there's our stem. Wow, look at that. Look at that. They hid that. They tucked that away real nice.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, so here, let me save that torch for some fire lighting opportunities. Okay. Yeah, we got well even a kind of crappy expo parka is still better than a windbreaker. Nope. Yes. Okay, fine. That's actually not as good. Okay, drop those jeans. Still the one pair of underwear. Okay. How are we? Okay. Our meters are okay-ish. Oh, we are too heavy, but we can fix that. Yeah, there will be some firewood out there by the campfire. Got that. Awesome. Yeah, so okay, we'll drop and cook the tomato soup. Yeah, we'll cook the tomato soup, we'll warm up these teas. We'll make one coffee from our batch there. See, 0.6, 0.3, 0.5. Okay. Go and drop that. The rest of that is fine, and that is fine. Cool. Okay. we are. Got our firewood. Oh yeah, probably do want to keep a low profile just in case any neighborhood bears want to come up and introduce themselves. Okay, torch. Head. Book. Okay. Yeah, we'll drop the teas. We'll drop the tomato soup. We'll make one thing of coffee, and we'll proceed as though we're
Come
not
on,
going to find any
come on.
more in Mystery Lake. Although, if we don't find any more in Mystery Lake, that's probably a yeet. No, no, no. Just no. The other hand. There. Thank you. Okay, good. And now you get to make exactly 1 cup of coffee. Meanwhile, did we pick up more tea? We did. Do we want that? Nah, we're good. Where'd that go? Okay. Make sure everyone is sufficiently relocated and jiggled. Go. Double jiggle, double jiggle, double jiggle, double jiggle, double jiggle, double jiggle. Okay, we take, and we drop, and we still have 4. Good. Where'd that go? And then we take the tomato soup, and the condition is trash, so we're going to drop the tomato soup and take the cooking skill up. 21 hours in, and we're still in PV. Not great. Yeah, there's nothing else to cook. Okay, grab that. Grab that. How are we for water? Awesome. Make sure everything is hot and not burning. We do need a fresh set of torches, so let's make with that. And then yeah, we'll pick up our teas. We'll grab our traveling coffee, and we'll make for Mystery Lake. Awesome. Let's roll. Okay, well, in terms of visibility, we can hardly complain. I guess after what the game threw at us in terms of blizzards, it's the least it can do. Astrid, you just choked down some coffee. You're yawning already? My goodness. Okay, so here's my thinking in terms of, okay, if we're gonna try to make up some time, where can we cut some time? Well, we have rest, not for the reasons we would hope, but we have some rest, so we can keep moving that way. Um, I think we can, other than looking for the stem in the dam, we can skip that. We can just breeze right through there. We do want to check the cabins across the way. Across the road from the dam, so we can check those potential coffee spawns. Hey, Zert, good to see you. Sending good RNG. Well, I appreciate that very much, Zert. A little late. Yeah, we needed that good weather RNG before PV decided to drop a blizzard on us. And the coffee. Okay, yeah, we didn't have coffee in the farmhouse, but we did find coffee at Signal Hill in a rare turn of events. So yes, in that sense, the RNG has been with us. And yeah, you're absolutely right. PV, very much gonna PV. But yeah, so yeah, we got to the farmhouse just fine. Despite having a wolf tail us all the way from the hunter blind down to basically to the farmhouse itself. In a display of tenacity I didn't know the wolves had in them, but yeah, while we were in there, the latest blizzard hit, and it stuck around long enough for us to we actually cooked, how was it, like 8 potatoes? Not because I wanted to, just because like there was nowhere else to go and nothing else to do. So our cooking skill is much higher than it would be otherwise, but again, not for the reasons we would hope. But how you doing, Zert? Hope the weekend is treating you well, and you're managing to enjoy things wherever you happen to be at the moment. I have yeah, I think I am 3 weeks away from actually hopping on a plane and heading to the UK for a bit of holiday, a little vacation. Wow, nothing. That's rare. Your cable provider is being a redacted. Wow, that is a harsh language. Oh, missing the U.S. Open. Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, there's some drama out there. Some seeds are dropping. Okay, switch there. Let's see. Where in the case? I am going. I'm flying from. Yeah, I'm flying to Manchester via Helsinki, of all places. And that's for a conference. And then once the conference is done, I'm going to take a train up to Scotland, and I'm going to spend a week there, just hanging out for fun, because I've never been to Scotland, and I want to go see it, and I want to eat at as many chippies as humanly possible. I say only somewhat facetiously. Yeah, no, we'll go take the train up from Manchester to Edinburgh, and I'll probably I'll probably mostly be around like Edinburgh and Glasgow. Although if I catch word of other good stuff to see up there, I am open to side trips. I only have a week though, so I can't be too extravagant. Ready for the and no, mighty high. I am not from the UK originally. I am do I do I do I have that accent? I always thought it sounded very American, but you know, honestly, you wouldn't be the first person to accuse me of sounding British. Well, I was good reason to do anything, but Scotland is cool. Yeah, so I hear. And I also, yeah, I know a fair few people in Scotland or who are Scottish themselves, and they can clue me in on some of the fun stuff up there. Yeah, you can do a Mars. Yeah, the fried Mars bar. Now, from what I'm told, that's more of a tourist thing. You know, Scots themselves, they don't do that so much. Now, that doesn't necessarily rule me out from doing it. I'm kind of, is that something we really want to do? They are good, you say? Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to look into it. Wow, wow. Nope, no wolf waiting to pounce upon me coming around the bend. That's a new one for this part of the run. A not unwelcome development. But I would say like yeah, fish and chips and the because from like what I understand, like Edinburgh is it well, it should be that surprising that Edinburgh is a really good seafood town. I mean, it is right on the water. And I obviously do mean seafood beyond like the fish and chips and the whatnot. Although there's good reason to do that too, because apparently like they don't do I guess like vinegar is the standard topping in most of the UK, but in Edinburgh they do like a brown sauce instead. And I'm not sure why. Although I am eager to find out. Salt and vinegar. Okay, that's it. Yeah, and I guess they do. I guess the Edinburghese, the Edinburghers, I don't know, Edinburghites. They do the old salt and sauce. Yeah, I would say I definitely look forward to it because like I would say honestly, you know, despite the British influence where I am now, the anytime I choose to have fish and chips, it's invariably disappointing. You know, the chips are soggy, and the fish is disappointing. It's chewy, and not the good way.
I think I can use this.
No, Astrid, you cannot. Ooh, okay. See now that yeah, there's oh, hang on. Which one is the less full? That one's the less full. Okay, we're gonna use that. Both are good, honestly. You can taste you're hungry now. Well, I mean, I guess I'm sorry. / you're welcome, Oliver. Okay, yeah, we're gonna we're gonna minimize our looting in here. If there's stuff sitting out that's obvious like that, then we'll go ahead and grab. But yeah, we really do need to move. Do they put mayo on the chips? See, I thought that was like a Dutch thing, or maybe a continental thing. But I could be wrong. But yeah, oh wait, no, sorry, that was the ketchup and mayo thing. Yeah, I think it's either the French or the Dutch, or maybe both. Um, yeah, they do ketchup and mayo together. And I think Heinz has actually started selling that, like they'll ketchup mayo mixture. Ooh, okay, is that a decent knife?
Thank you.
It is. Good. Okay. We keep the knife. We drop the hatchet. There's a kilogram of savings right there. And you do put mayo on the chips. Oh, okay. You learn something every day. But you wouldn't have brown sauce with chips. Okay. How
Hope
full
nobody
is
needs
that?
this anymore.
Okay, not full enough to make me change my mind. And you're absolutely right, Oliver. You can have anything on chips. You just a question of how well does it go with it, and is anyone going to look at you funny? Never. No. Yeah, especially like those ones, the microwaves that open like from the top, the door that opens down rather than out. Yeah, never found anything in those. I think
This will come in handy.
that's probably why Zach calls those that the impossible coffee. I think it was Zach that did that. Okay, let's do a quick sweep for the stim.
I'll take it.
Neither of those are stims, thank you. Okay, no, we're not going to do the safe of nothing. We'll take the lantern fuel, thank you. We'll take the flare. Stim. Yes. Is that 2? That's 2. Okay. Yeah, I want to check. Nothing. Okay. Everyone's going to look
This
at
stuff
you
will come in
funny.
handy.
You're going to England and Scotland, you're American, it's just fact. Well, they're not going to know I'm American until I open my mouth. And when I'm not on stream, I try to avoid that as much as possible. Okay, yeah, we have 2 stims. Good. We have enough flares. Grab one of those. Honestly, yeah, if we got that much lantern fuel, we're fine. Drop that. Grab that. Top up a little bit here. Okay, now across the way, where we have actually found coffee in both of those trailers. Not at the same time, but I guess there's a potential coffee spawn in each one. And in separate runs, we found them. So we have visual confirmation that it can't happen here. You got coffee one yesterday? Nice, yeah. Yeah, I think Bash was the one who clued me into this possibility. you seem to get away with it, at least in England. Is that a compliment to my voice acting abilities, or uh, a uh, a burn on English people's ability to discern accents? Maybe both. Okay, so no coffee in here. We got climbing socks at least. That's something. Climbing socks. Unfortunately, not coffee. So, next roll. You to the US, you managed to be incognito most of the time. Okay. And naturally, we're walking directly into the wind, because why wouldn't we? So much so, in fact, we might want to go down on the water
Through another night.
if the moose is in there. Okay, looking. If there is coffee, it's going to be in the little container right over here. How are
Must be prepared
you?
for anything.
Ooh, 99%. That's only slightly lethal. No coffee. Okay, so big ol' whiffaroonie there. Did we drink our one coffee? We did. We just have our reserved coffee. God, look at all these crackers. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're going to proceed as though we're going to get coffee at the camp office. So we're gonna go down on the lake, or on the lake, on the little river there. We're gonna look for birch bark.
Don't rest
We're gonna need that for tea making and for condition recovery, because we need that. And we're gonna veer back up. We're gonna make our way to the camp office, and we're gonna find coffee, and we're going to be very happy about it. Right. Andiamo. Why? Okay, but why am I getting wind slowed in multiple directions? This doesn't make sense, game. Okay, we have moose scratchings, but we have no moose, which is probably for the best. Okay, how about some birch bark, if you please, game? There's one. That's good. That's one birch tea in hand. More would be better. Okay, take that. There are no silly questions, Zert. Only silly people asking questions. Can you bring darts with you as a carry-on? Okay, if you're traveling in the U.S., I would say the answer is almost certainly no. If you're anywhere else, well, yeah, you could still use them to stab someone. I mean, you wouldn't do much damage, but the possibilities. My bet would be no. Or even allowed a sewing needle. Well, yeah, there is that. Oh, so we're putting all the wolves up here this time. Well, thanks for that, game. It's right neighborly of you. Always want to throw darts and eggs. Well, I imagine that the odds are good. They probably have darts there for you to use. You don't need to, bring your own bespoke darts. Although, I don't get the people who do darts professionally. I guess if they maybe they have their own individual darts. I don't know.
Gotta warm up somehow.
My lack of darts knowledge is showing through. Oh yeah, you could check them. You put them in a nice secure carrying case. They probably wouldn't ask too many questions. But yeah, in the carry-on, yeah, you would probably the TSA would not react well to that. I don't think. That is a very pretty sunrise. Now, it's a sunrise we probably should be seeing at least in Forlorn Muskeg, if not Broken Railroad, but Game didn't give us that option, now did it? Bar darts are meh? Okay.
Felt so cold in my life.
Although I would imagine, I guess it would depend, if you're, maybe if there are specific dart establishments. I don't know if such things exist. I don't know, maybe their darts would be of a higher caliber. Okay, so yeah, we're short a skillet, but we know a skillet's going to be in there. That's not an issue. And we have our oil, we have our flour, we have our oats. And the water is easy peasy. The big is the coffee. If there is coffee, yay. If there isn't, well, boo. Is that Dr. Hex kind of funny? Thank you so much for the follow. You didn't show up in, you didn't get the little display pop up there, but appreciate the follow nonetheless. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you happen to be. Yeah, I gotta. Okay, yeah, I can see the wolf over there, parking itself on the tracks as per usual. See if we can get a shot with the mountain in it without the trees in the way. And you know what? Let's heck and run. Because there's either going to be coffee in there, and we can continue, or not. It's already past 5. Yeah, it's past midnight here, but that's probably not the passage of time you were thinking of. Yeah, if you got to run off, Oliver, by all means. Okay, here we go. No, that's tomato soup on the ground. Alright, let's do usual loot. Nothing. Nothing. Usually the coffee is up here on top. Okay, we have the skillet. Hooray. The salt. We have extra oil in that. I see neither coffee nor tea. Midnight would be better because then the night would be. Oh, you gotta have another less than voluntary engagement there, Oliver. Sorry to hear that. I do not, unless there's coffee hiding under here, and there is not. Coffee in the potato sack? Yeah, that is tomato soup. That is not what we want. How about in here? No. No. That's a book. Oh, you're still tired from yesterday. It would have been nice to stay up. Okay. Wow, another stim. Gee, thanks. Well, the game is being generous with some things, but certainly not others. You're doing a mag lens only run, Zert? You have almost all the notes. 4 more. Oh, the memento cache notes?
Nobody needs this anymore.
You got wow. Okay, they're trash mucklucks, but mucklucks nonetheless. Oh, regular notes. Oh, wow, there's a lot more of those. Oh, speaking of, there's
This will come in handy.
mag lens. Nope, that is broth. Well, heck. Unless I happen to walk past it, which, and we'll take another pass, but yeah, if there's no coffee here, I don't believe this run is viable. Nope, don't. Got to go to Bleak next. Ooh. I don't exactly envy you, although, you know, the as long as you know where the Timby packs like to hang out, you can make your way around them without having to suffer too much. And there is good stuff to be found. Yeah, we're 28 hours in. We have 20 hours left to complete the challenge. If we're gonna beat our time, we only have like 10. This is not the way. And wait on the Aurora to get in the cannery. Yeah, although if I don't know if it guarantees it, but if you do go get the note from the from whatever that comms tower is up on the top level, I feel like the game is gonna at least nudge an Aurora your way before too long. Then you have to go make Fluffy's acquaintance. Okay, well let's. I'm gonna have that put Aster to bed here real quick. Just a 1 hour sleep to get a save.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey, Bucket. Level 5 crash. Yeah, that is all. That is another way to deal with the Timbies. Definitely. It's probably more fun than making a campfire and chucking a bunch of torches at them. Fix the radio tower first thing in the morning. You have all day. Oh yeah, that is it. Yeah, yeah. If you fix the Forlorn Muskeg radio tower, the game will just serve a Aurora for you on a platter. Now you will have to book it and make sure you get in position to get past. Like Aurora Timbies are not to be messed with. I think I think Curie, Curie was in Bleak Inlet. She actually had them jumping over fires to get to her. Were those Aurora Timbies or regular Timbies? My memories might be failing me. But yeah, if you absolutely positively need an Aurora, yeah, well, hopefully there is a car battery waiting for you there at the tower. Otherwise, you're going to be in for in for a struggle. But yeah, but you fix it. You make a beeline for the radio hut, grab it, and also you can goat down. Um, there's a gap. Okay, if you're leaving the radio tower, on that long bridge, there's a gap in it on the right. You can wiggle your way through that, go around the bend, and then goat down. Save yourself a bunch of time and skip a pack of timbies going to the legit climbing point. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, take care goading down. Um. Oh, I will say. If you want a visual, you want a visual aid to that, check out Katz's YouTube channel. Because that is the goat she uses during her Dark Walker speedrun. Matter of fact, let's see if I can pull that up here real quick. Excuse me. Do do do. There we go. Okay, cover that. Yeah, there we go. That is her world record Dark Walker speedrun. 1 hour and 27 minutes. And yeah, yeah, there are actually multiple really useful goats there. And even if you're not into the out of bounds goat that takes her into the ravine, um, that goat from the radio tower in Bleak is useful, and the really useful one, um, you can actually goat your way up if you're in Forlorn Muskeg, um, and you're on the lower level, you can actually goat your way up to Marsh Ridge without needing to climb a rope or go all the way down to the river and then loop back. And those are two goats that could be useful even in your just in your regular everyday gameplay. Yeah, it is some serious stuff. Okay, yeah, folks. Yeah, it's about 12:30 a.m. here. Yeah, this run is not going to be. It's not a thing. And we have 4 stims, which I mean that will. We've seen like 4 stims will carry us. It'll carry us like across the Muskeg and across Bleak Inlet, or Bleak Inlet, Bleak on the way. No, across Broken Railroad. And like we could even use that third one and supercharge our way, through that tunnel. But even if we did that, we would still be well behind the ball. Yeah, I'm not gonna delete it, but I'm just gonna. I don't think that run is not one worth pursuing. Yeah, no go drinks, no coffee. Stims are nice, but without anything to boost your stamina after it wears off, it's not gonna work. Anyway, see, I think rather than go through more start spawns, yeah, we'll just call the stream there. Although, note to self, we really do need to maybe do some off-stream spawn spamming, so we don't have to subject our lovely viewers to more of this nonsense. Because we're how far in are we? How many? Yeah, this was our 36th attempt, and we've had like what 5, maybe 6 runs make it as far as Camp HQ. So I think we can do better with a little bit more planning and some little elbow grease off the stream. But anyway, thanks folks. Thanks to folks for hanging out. Yeah, thank Oliver, Zert, Mighty High. Appreciate Bucket hanging out. Oh yeah, and let's and big thanks to everyone who raided tonight. We had 3. We had Burb come in with a raid, and also the Peach Bee with her. And then we had Bucket raid early on in the stream. And thank you, Sweet. Thank you for being here, Sweet, as always. And of course, we had Daunt with the big old raid. And also thank you to let's see, was it? We had Cookie, UG, and what is that? Come on, game, help me here. Yeah, Dr. Hex, kinda funny with the follows. So thank you both. But as we always do here at the end of the stream, let's find someone to raid, and we can pass the love on to someone else. Let's see who's out there doing something fun and or interesting. Let's see, we got people playing Baldur's Gate, people playing Starfield, of course. It is the new hotness. I think we got a couple. I see we got Blades doing the tournament. Let's see where he is in his run. Yeah, he's about 4 hours in. Yeah. CJ's doing a tournament run. Let's go raid him. All right, so folks, we're gonna go raid Blades CJ, a fantastic long dark player, high level player. He is in the professional division doing this on Interloper, so be ready for some wild stuff. But yes, if you could please stick around for the raid, show CJ some love. Actually, excuse me, he's actually rebranded. He's now Blades TLD. Okay, my mistake. But yeah, show him some love if you would please. And rest of you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.